switching seats.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I'm trying to get myself together. This thing is wiggling and rocking all over the place.
I want some hot wings now.
Here, can you push this back?
Specifically the ones from last night. The table is very shaky.
It is. And you can't even see the food. Can you push it all the way back over there? It's like shaking.
Oh, jeez.
Right, it just keeps rocking. Try the brownie right now.
Oh, is this live? So, oh my god.
It's shaking.
Do you
I'm
want me to
watching
just
it
hold
shake.
it and record you? Want me to just
Or at
hold it?
least hold it steady right there. Are we rocking the table?
I'm not even touching the table.
I think it's where we're stepping.
Hey guys, I'm still at Universal. And I'm about to try. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm about to try this park food. I got you should be able to just leave it, Lily, and it should stop rocking. But if you do that, it's gonna rock. You see how it's rocking?
Francis, why do you make it rock?
It's just
I
rocking.
can't believe it.
Yeah, don't even bump the table, Leah.
Trying not to. It's because
Wow,
of my steps.
I'm just shaking. There we go.
People on.
Is it just windy out here? Like, what is the problem? Alright, I'm about to try this potato salad-like substance here at Universal Studios, y'all. I got it from, what is that place called?
I think it was called Francisco something.
It's like Francisco's Bakery or something. Okay, so this potato salad-like substance isn't bad. You wanna try it?
I want to try it.
It's not bad.
But I'll take the strawberry. I'll see you later.
He just stole my strawberry off my plate. Okay, so the combo that they gave with me, it has this, the roast beef sandwich. It came with a piece of
That's actually
cantaloupe, the potato salad, and I have
Excuse me.
a chocolate brownie. I really don't know why it's rocking like that, and I think it has something to do with any type of energy near this table.
It's also the dock because we're on like a. It's like we're on a dock over the water.
I'm eating on one of the docks by the water, right across from the Simpsons ride, the town of Springfield.
I'm trying more of that.
I'm gonna try to stay as still as possible.
So like if somebody's walking near the table and their
Right, the
steps are
dock will
heavy,
shake.
yeah, and that will shake the table.
So if you see me shaking, that has everything to do with it. Yeah, the potato salad is not bad. I kept calling it a potato salad-like substance because I didn't trust it. You can't eat everybody's potato salad. Not bad.
The sandwich looks dry.
The brownie, I've already taken a bite out of the brownie.
The brownie,
And
you don't really
what they could have did was,
taste the chocolate until that.
well, it's a little overwhelming because I I love a brownie, especially with the walnuts and everything. However, this is, it's hard because they kept it cold instead of just keeping it nice and room temperature or whatever the case may be. So it's cold.
At least lukewarm.
And those bites are just really thick and fudge-like. I guess it is a fudge brownie, but it's like, it's an overwhelming fudge brownie is what it is. It's not the type of fudge brownie I would prefer.
The water is pretty.
The water does look beautiful. Looking at the town of Springfield looks beautiful. I'm about to give this sandwich a shot.
Remember that video with the big old fat donut?
It has mustard on it.
Look for hairs.
Right.
You don't want to
Every
repeat
time
that Starbucks sandwich.
I remember having a Starbucks sandwich and it had hair in it. I didn't look at it, and then we didn't realize it until the video was recorded and done. I'm gonna try this roast beef sandwich. I got it as is, and it looks like it has some provolone, some tomatoes, some mustard. That's it. Nope. There's some lettuce hiding in there. There's a little bit of lettuce hiding in there. So let's try it.
How is it? Does it have any flavor?
I can taste the mustard. I'm tasting the mustard. Okay, so it's not the best sandwich in the world. It's not. I'll admit it. It's doable.
Can I try it?
It's doable. But it's definitely not my cup of tea. The potato salad is okay. Everything is just mostly,
Just decent.
yeah, it's just doable. It's nothing like that makes me say, oh wow. And you guys know how
I'd like to make you say, oh wow.
when you're in amusement park and the prices are like ridiculous for food. That's why you're supposed to pack you some food and stuff like that. But I deliberately wanted to do a mukbang while I was here and try a couple of the restaurants here. So far the bakery, which I have to get the exact name of, and I'll put it in the description box. But so far the bakery, it's meh. And if you guys know, and you guys have been watching me, 9 out of 10 when I'm reviewing some type of food lately, it has been okay. Like, it's been good. Especially the beef sauce, stuff like that. It's been good. But you don't typically hear me going meh to too many things.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm not even saying it's disgusting. I'm saying it's doable. Is it worth the price you would pay at an amusement park? No.
Not really.
No. Like, my husband a few minutes ago, even when I offered to get him something from the place, he's like looking at it and he's like, no, I'd rather go home and like literally, or go back to the villa and eat your home cooking, because no.
Home cooking is
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
That's a
My
wow.
daughter's over here like, your home cooking is wow. We're not. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I was trying out this roast beef sandwich from the bakery here. So far it's giving me a mediocre vibe. It's really. My husband stole my strawberry. He got a strawberry with it. I'm gonna try the fruit.
of fruit is that?
It's a cantaloupe, and it's good, and you can't go wrong with fruit. How can you mess that up, right? Have you ever?
No.
You've never tried cantaloupe?
No.
How are you my child and you've never tried cantaloupe?
Because nobody's ever feed it to me.
Here, try this.
It looks like a deformed watermelon.
But yeah, the sandwich is definitely mediocre. I'm gonna try something else here. I'm not gonna completely write off Universal Studios food,
I don't like it.
but it's really dry.
Yeah, I don't like it. Here.
I love cantaloupe. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Roses. It's I could see if, okay, so for example, we've eaten in the Disney World parks, and there are chosen few things in there that have been good. Like if you were, when you first walk through Disney World, they have the thing where you could just smell everything right there as you're coming into the park, and that's how they allure you to buy the stuff in the first place. Awesome tactic, because it works. But not everything in there is delicious. Now, none of these places are worth the prices. Let's be real. None of them are worth the prices. There's no way you really legit are going to go pay, $8 because you just wanted a
Remember when Iman
an ice cream cookie or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Remember when we were in what was it called, Aquarius, and Iman paid $30 for this small burger and a small fry and a small cookie.
You're definitely it's not. So you're gonna pay $30 for a burger that's the size of a hockey puck, and with some hard bun, and then you have some dry French fries alongside of it. Now, the gag is if you're there all day long and you didn't pack the lunch, just like Rosie, like you said, or with your parents. I do the same thing with my kids. There's been times where we've packed up the cooler, and put our lunches in the car and then go back to the car. And then there's the chosen few times where I'm feeling a little, generous or whatever the case. I don't know what you want to call it, and I might get them a snack or something in the park or like something like that. But for the most part, when we're standing in lines and stuff like that, we have a little bag, a backpack, and we got some chips. My husband buys, like Disney does this too, but Universal does, and they're charging a little bit more for theirs. He had to pay $13 for this popcorn bucket. 13. And at Disney World, it's $10 for a popcorn bucket, but you get refills. And at Disney, you pay $1 for the refills for your popcorn bucket, and at Universal, it's $2. So he might, we might mess around and do something like this if we haven't packed a bag of snacks or something like that, and he wants popcorn. Like when he gets in here, he loves like these amusement park type popcorns or whatever snacks. It's a cute little
giant alien in the background.
It's a cute little bucket, but is it worth $13? Like, let's be real. And then you're gonna go fill it up $2, and it just adds up. So it just makes more sense. I'm sorry, I'm shaking again. I'm on the deck, so the deck is wobbly. It just makes more sense to put you a bag of chips, like a nice big bag of chips inside of a little backpack or whatever. Carry you a couple of snacks. Get you a coldest water bottle or whatever you want. Pack it up in your bag, and they have these lockers before you get on certain attractions anyway. And here at Universal, if you get the small locker, it's free. So a little locker, stuff your thing in there while you're on the ride. So it's not like you're just lugging everything around on the rides with you either. So there's some little tips and tricks you can do with these places. My parents, even when we used to go to the movies back in the day, I'm not even gonna front, I've done it too. We pack little snacks and stuff in our little bags. Because you would pay $5 for a small soda.
Is there onion in this?
It might be, I don't know. I just taste mustard.
There's a little bit of onion.
I just taste mustard. It's just too expensive. That's the reality of it. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's too expensive. And I could see if it was expensive and worth the, I could see if it was expensive and worth the, you know, the quality. Like it was delicious. Like make you want to, you know, go, you know, fight people like Papa Mouse. But yeah, it'd be different if it was like that. But it's not, it's really genuinely not worth the money. And everybody who has traveled and done the amusement parks and things like that, you guys already know that. Like it's not a mystery. Yes, Roses, you do. I called you Rosie earlier. I don't know why. But yeah, we do. I've never thought of doing the blankets though. That's a good idea.
It's called San Francisco Pastry.
Okay, so the bakery that we got the place from, the sandwiches from, and the you know, and the treats is called San Francisco Pastry. So you heard it from me right here. The young lady inside the place said that the hot turkey is decent, but I didn't try that. I went straight for the roast beef. It looked more filling, but it was definitely nothing to write home about. I think this is the first disappointing review I've done. But like I said, I'm not writing off Universal altogether. Because I'm doing this, I will try something else, but I wouldn't typically do it because like I said, like we just talked about, we know that typically it's not worth the money. It's not. And if it's gonna be that expensive, let it at least taste good. They put a whole lot of meat in this thing, but it's like a whole lot of meat without any, you know, it's like a lot of disappointment. Like I feel better when I'm eating the mustard and the tomato.
Francis, look, it's your alien best friend.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Why, look at the alien.
This is it's a nice view going on here too. It's a really nice view from the town of Springfield. And right here, there's a little door back here. If you bang on the door and wait long enough,
Somebody will peek through the window.
some little thing like creeps and peeks through the window. Yeah, you guys, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it. Hey Rissa, how you doing? Rissa. I was up here doing, you know, this mukbang / review here. I'm trying a bakery called San Francisco's Pastry over here, and you've been watching the channel. I very rarely be like I very rarely say no to something. But this right here, I'm not only saying no because of the price. I'm saying a definite no because of the. It just does not do it for me.
Like there's barely any flavor in it. It's decent. It's something you would be able to eat something dual with.
And I'm eating it right now for the sake of just not wasting my money.
I
For
hope
real.
you not waste your money.
Huh?
I'll help you not waste
You
your
want
money.
you want this?
No, that has walnuts on
Or
it.
you want the sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, you can have the sandwich.
It's only because I'm hungry.
You can do it. You see what I'm saying? My baby's like, I'm gonna eat it only because I'm hungry. She's just not with it. She wasn't with it at all.
Yes, it's doable, but it's not.
Well, I've already eaten half of it and let my daughter try the other half. It was so disappointing, Rissa. I should have. I didn't think of that, but I should have. I just really genuinely wanted to do a review or, a mukbang / review from here while we were here and try, a couple of different things. So that first one was just disappointing. It was disappointing.
How was the cookie? What did you think about the cookie?
The cookie was very dry. That was disappointing. The brownie is cold, and it should have been left at like some form of room temperature. It shouldn't have just been left in a cold box to. It's hard. Now that it's been sitting out for a while, it's starting to soften up.
There's a restaurant called the Cowfish,
Here,
and she thinks it's good.
it's called Cowfish.
I have no idea. That's what I think she said.
Let me see. Right. If you yeah, Rissa says she was still complaining. If I flip you around, there is a place behind me, Roses, called Boston Chowder. And it says here, I'm on Pier 41, and it says that they have Sunday brunch and stuff like that. This won't be my only day here, so I'll definitely, see. But I'm just saying, I very rarely be like,
Wait,
kaput to anything.
isn't there a
There's
time
certain
where
things I don't eat, of course, huh?
everybody's supposed to be going to the adventure area?
Yeah,
Isn't there a time
we're
limit
getting
where
ready to
that's
catch
supposed to be
the
closed?
the Harry Potter train over to the Islands of Adventure side, and they have on that side they have the butter beer. Roses, did you have a chance to try the butter beer? I tried it one time the last time I was here, and it was really good, but it is super sweet. But it kind of reminds me of a cream, almost like a cream soda. It's called butter beer. It's on the Harry Potter side. There's a little chill starting to creep up too.
Yeah.
You guys, before I close this out, I want to show you this view. And then hopefully, if I either, tonight or tomorrow, because I also still have to do a part 2 of the resort tour. If not tonight or tomorrow, maybe I'll get lucky and try the place that Roses was suggesting. I'm going to screenshot.
This has an aquarium in it. Oh, look.
No, I'm at Universal Studios. But we've done Disney World a lot. Like a lot. So I know what to expect with their different foods and stuff over there too. And they have some good ones too. They have some good ones, and then they have some ones that you're like, look. The reality of it is, and I don't care what no one says, you're gonna come out better bringing your own. Bringing your
Especially when you're on
standing in
sandwiches.
line long periods of time. Get you some sandwich bags with some chips, or either chip, bags of some sandwich bags, Ziploc bags with chips, or candies and little things you want to suck on and chew on, and pack you a cooler down with some water and soda and all of that, and go back to the car and do it. Now, I will say this. For the sake of having the souvenir cup, because we do have cups, I just forgot them. I forgot them at home. But for the sake of having the souvenir cups, you buy it that day. When you buy the first one, each one after that is cheaper. And if you are a pass holder, you do get a discount on the cups. If you just want the souvenir cups for the sake of having the souvenir cups, which is kind of cool, you can do, once you buy the cup, you get free refills on your drinks all day long. But then after that, you have to come back and you pay for the refill. Oh, okay. Oh, Riss is in Tampa. And you were here, Roses, you were here. I was here this past spring too. How can I put it? I came down by myself without the kids, without my husband, without everybody. And everybody called me crazy because I came to Universal and I sat in the park by myself for 8 hours. And I rode with strangers. I got on the rides with the strangers. I met some people. Honey had some good conversations. And everybody was like, how did you do that? How did you sit in that park by yourself for that long? But I did it. I was huddled up next to the strangers. I even had some people were actually checking on me on certain rides. Like, are you good? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Make me feel like part of your family. Yes. Yes.
Isn't there a time before the train to Hogwarts close?
I'm not sure, but I'm about to check it out. You guys, I'm gonna look into the one that you're talking about, Roses, tomorrow. If I don't get to it today, because I think, what time are they closing here today? Francis, what time they close? 7? They're closing at 7 o'clock tonight. I'm assuming that's because it is Sunday, which,
It's only 6. It's 6:08.
kids are still in school, sort of thing. So I'm assuming that's why they're shutting it down early.
What about the adults?
So if I don't try it tonight, I will try it tomorrow. And like I said, I still have to do a part 2 video of the tour of the resort we're staying at, which is the Westgate Vacation Villas. Okay, you can do a reservation to Cowfish. Okay, then I'm gonna check into that. But before here, honey, can you dump this out for me? Before I close this out, I don't know what it is. You already know, Roses, because you've been here before. But this view, I'm actually digging. I'm digging this view where we're at. It's just bobbing around. Hold on. Look at that. Let me see. I'm loving the actual view itself. I am. So it was nice, even though my food wasn't the greatest. Yes, Michelle, it is. I'm loving the view. Thank you, Roses. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rissa. I'm gonna definitely hop back on tomorrow. And I will be uploading a video and finish the tour from the resort. That's the town of Springfield. It does look beautiful at night. But like I said, even though my my first food find here wasn't that great, I definitely love the atmosphere. And we're about to go on, like Roses just said, we're about to get on the Hogwarts train and head over to Islands of Adventure. And I'm gonna try to get me a butter beer before it's all over and done with, because they are done at 7 o'clock. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed the mukbang and my rant about the food. I can't believe it. That's the first time I actually didn't like something on here.
Last time we were here.
Thank you, Roses. Thank you. Yeah, it's the first time I was disappointed like that. Openly disappointed like that. Thank you, Roses. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You too. You too, Michelle. See you later, Rissa. Bye, Roses.